So use LinkedIn Learning. So when I started off, I was actually a graphic designer, 2015, 16, and then that was really a crazy time because I was having a kid. I had my kid when I was in 2015, and then what exactly happened? Yeah, I was I was dead. Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough time. Just a lot of issues, family problems, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, the point is, as soon as I had my kid, I was like, okay, I gotta be dead serious now. I gotta actually work. I actually have to know something. Um, so I literally went back into uh, I went back into my what do you call what do you call it? My degree, right? So I learned, or I have a degree in multimedia arts, which is means jack, means nothing, and I just was like, okay, what interested me the most, or what was I decent at that time. So this is from 2004 to 2008, where video wasn't that big, and it was tough. Like, you had to get the mini DV, put it into the little tape thing or whatever, and then like you have to transcode it. So from a analog mini DV thing into a if you don't know what a mini DV is, let me try to share what a mini DV looks like, and just to give you an idea of how annoying it was. It was pretty bad. So that is a mini DV, guys. That was the worst because you had to. I had one of those cameras, by the way. I had like a JVC or a Canon. Can't remember what it was, and I had to use it in school. And then you have to take this mini DV and then transcode it. That'll take like 1 or 2 hours. It was no, not cool. So I was already turned off. I was like, you know what? And I have heard some guys on podcasts and stuff. So I've been listening to a podcast called Learn Videography with Cal Visuals and another guy named JJ Englert, and they keep talking about this where when they started off, they were using mini DVs and they would have to like cut in the middle and do all this stuff, and I was just like, no man, like I'm not doing this. Like I didn't have like I remember my brother and his buddy, they used to do that because they used to love Lego, and they actually made a film with Lego, and that's what they had to do. They had to like, okay, we're gonna record now, cut, make sure that's a good cut, and then make sure the next scene was continuing whatever that plain sequence they were trying to make. So that was no, I'm not doing that. I like what I'm doing now. Record, layer it in Premiere Pro, and even now, like I'm doing a live stream, and no one's watching, but I don't really mind because I'm gonna do this once. I don't have a script, and I'm just literally saying what I need to say, and then I'll probably just edit or take the best parts of this live stream, smash it all together, and then make a YouTube video out of that. Anyway, so I would say, let me get out of this and show you guys LinkedIn Learning. So when I was using it, it was called ooh, don't want to get into there. Don't want to show you guys that. Let's show lynda.com. I used to use lynda.com. Okay, it takes you into LinkedIn Learning. Okay, cool. So I did this for uh, an a month. Now these guys are pretty smart. They don't tell you when you have to renew, so just be careful because otherwise you're gonna get billed like 2,000 dirhams, which is quite a lot, especially if you're a new videographer in Dubai. I would not suggest doing that, but I'm sure you can find some. Okay, look, there's YouTube, but especially even like me, I don't like YouTube because you get into this uh, what's the word to use? You tend to go into the abyss of YouTube, and then you start going into Peter McKinnon, and then you find other people like Peter McKinnon, and then it just and then your mind explodes because you don't know how to get better as a videographer. You don't know where to start. You can probably check Skillshare, but and that's free as well. But LinkedIn was for me. I really liked the courses. Um, there's one guy, I forgot his name right now, but he calls himself like the one man army, something like that, the one man video team. And let me see my learnings. I've done, I've done a few. Well, these are the ones in progress. I purchased one. Okay, I tried to learn video product lighting, and what else did I try to do some digital marketing stuff, which, mm, I mean, I don't know. It constantly changes, and I'm not a big fan, to be honest. Um, trying to find his name, but anyway, lots of content. Uh, I would say just learn whatever you're interested in. You don't have to go step by step. Eventually, they're gonna recommend what you should be learning. Uh, but yeah, like lighting, of course, very important. Um, what else could you? I mean, this guy was pretty good, especially if you're a beginner. Daniel Roth, he's got a nice course, and yeah, this guy, one person crew. I forgot his name, but yeah, he goes under one person crew. Really good. Oh, and this was really good too. Jem Schofield, cinematic video lighting. Of course, this is later on. Eduardo's the name of the guy. Yeah, nice, nice. Especially when I started off, I did not know a lot of things, and it's very intimidating as a person who's new to it, and you don't know what to buy, you don't know what you should be focusing on, and I still always, even after what 4 years, 5 years doing this, I'm still always trying to see if there's something new, and at the end of the day, I'm still not a DP or a cinematographer. I'm still always trying to learn lighting, and even if I'm not on those type of sets, I've never been on a big, movie set or whatever, and I have to like use, an Alexa, or I have to use these crazy airy lights. Like, no, but I will, watch a Jem Schofield uh, video about lighting and how they do it, and I've realized that you they take so much time and effort just to do one scene, like literally the guy's holding a beer or whatever and talking to this girl, and then cut, and then they shift, and then they again move the lights around, and you're like, do I really want to do this? Is this what like? So that's the difference between a videographer and a cinematographer. Videography is really, I would say, run and gun. You're usually a gimbal guy. You get the stuff done. My the videos I do on a daily or for work are very run and gun. It's not cinematography. Like, I'm on a set with 5, 10 man team. Like, it's literally me, two people, and that's pretty much it. So probably the host and maybe someone from to deal with the client, or maybe assist me. But it's yeah, I would say if you're starting off, uh, and if you want to be a videographer in Dubai, use LinkedIn Learning. Uh, that is really gonna be useful. So